Joining us back on the program, we have a returning guest. We have Christy Smith. Thanks for joining us here on SSPTV News.
Hi, everybody, and happy holidays. Nice to be back.
Merry Christmas to you. I know it's been a rough 2020 for all of the small businesses across the country, but specifically here in the state of Pennsylvania with the new restrictions on where you were employed, and that was in a gym. So take us back to March, take us where you are now and how you're coping with the pandemic.
You know, it was just rumors swirling back then, and we were open for just a little over 9 years. My best friend and I just made our dream a reality, and we were just pushing for 10 years and trying to get there. And then it all happened, and the rumors started swirling, and we just kind of said, you know, we had never seen anything like this. So of course we said, no, we're not closing. I remember specifically saying that Monday morning, and Monday night it was just done.
I know it's hard to talk about. There are a lot of businesses that are frustrated, heartbroken, and just beside themselves because this is something that you said we've never seen before. It's something that small businesses have never had to deal with before. From that time of closing Core Fitness, you've still been working through the pandemic, doing what you do best, and that's the fitness industry.
So this wasn't just a hobby for me. So it's my job, and not to keep working, but just to keep my family together, because it was just more than a gym for us. So it was to keep our family together, and we met pretty much every morning, every weekday morning over the summer, and we were able to stay outside and do exactly what we love to do, to stay in shape and, just stay healthy. So I continued to do that through the summer, and then was able to find some space indoors just to continue to do that. So I wasn't operating so much as a gym, just as more of a small group training, and just being with some of the very best friends that I've ever made in all of my life. So
the recent restrictions of not being allowed inside to work out, it's very draining, I'm sure, on your industry, because really in this area it's very cold outside. So what are your thoughts on that? What do you see yourself doing?
Again, I'm not really operating as a gym per se, and I'm operating out of a facility that really isn't impacted, luckily, by this. So it's a privately owned club. It is not a gym. Luckily, we're still able, with such a large space, to keep the capacity at 50% and still not really affect everything. But 2 days after we closed on the 16th, I figured out how to use Zoom. So I've been doing that, but I have been plagued, along with many, many other people in my industry, with audio issues, video issues, internet connection issues. So I'm hoping that I've turned a corner on that and have figured all of that out. And I do continue, even as I meet with all of my friends and we work out together, I share that content. So I video every single class that I teach, and then I share it with all of my, my family.
Everyone I talk to that owns a business or owns a small company, it's the year of reinventing. We're all trying to reinvent ourselves, all trying to follow all the guidelines the state puts on us, the restrictions, but at the same time, feed our families and really stay mentally sane.
Along with losing Core, I also lost 2 other jobs. So everything overnight for me was at a halt. And, emotionally, mentally, that takes such a toll. We all go through struggles in our lives, and we battle through them. I just am so thankful and blessed that my family, not just my fitness family, but my friends that I consider my family, my biological family, are just such a wonderful support, because that could have gone, very, very badly mentally for me. So I just feel very blessed for the support of the community, the support of my friends, and I'm not going to stop. Like I said, this isn't a fly-by-night thing for me. I've been doing this for over 20 years. So I plan on continuing to do it. And my sister always called me the Phoenix, because I've been through some battles just like everybody. And she always says, you rise. So I actually am, planning on restarting that all up. And that's the name of my small group in personal training as I'm working on it. So it's Phoenix Fitness, personal and small groups training. So we're working on that.
I wish you luck and success at the rest of
Thanks,
this year and
Jeannie.
also in 2021.
I appreciate it. You too.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Feisner's Ford in Freeland, who is celebrating 75 years in business. Give them a call at 570-636-3920, or you can log on to feisnersford.com.